Asteya, honesty, not stealing, not being jealous, not being envious. Good day and welcome to you in the Ayurveda in Europe channel. Today we are going to continue Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, and this is the third Yama. The first two was Ahimsa, non-violence, and Satya, telling the truth. And this is the third one, Asteya, honesty and being non-stealing and not being jealous or envious. What does it mean? That you don't want to take anything from the other person, not their thoughts, ideas, or time, or material things. Today, the most popular thing is stealing ideas during the social media, and I find it kind of funny because I am always thinking that the person who invented penicillin, the medicine, he was also offered money and they told him you could sell it, and then he said no, everybody should have it, it's very useful for humanity. So actually if you post something, you do it because you want people to know it, I guess. So if it's spreading, it should be a good thing, but of course it's polite and desirable to tell the truth if you tell it something which is not your idea. What other things does it mean, this Yama? That you don't use the things for other purpose than they were given to you, for example, or you don't ask something with another intention that you would like to use it for. What does it mean in deeper? That we are in contact what we have, we are satisfied, and we know our basic needs. Because when we desire something and actually we are envy if somebody has it, can it be something material or fame, then at the same time the person also has a lack of faith inside himself or herself that he is able to make it or he's able to create it. So not to be jealous, it is good if you know exactly what are your basic needs, you think it over, because maybe it is something you want that you don't need. What Ayurveda is suggesting, if you would like to practice this Yama, it actually good if you practice the complementary action of this, stealing or being envy, which is charity, or we call it dana. You can do it in 3 levels. The first is, for example, if you share hope, and if somebody is in trouble, you can just go to him or her and you can, help her or him to see the positive path out of the situation. The second way can be when you share wisdom. For example, you are teaching something which you know to people who don't know it. And the third one is when you share material things. So actually you don't need to be rich to do charity. How can you do charity? According to Ayurveda, there are 3 ways, according to the gunas. About the gunas, the basic qualities of the word, we are going to talk in another video. Now I'm just mentioning them. One is tamas, the so-called inactivity energy. And when somebody is doing charity according to tamas, it means that he or she is giving something, but at the same time he's saying that it's good because it will be good for me, because it will return to me. So when somebody is just doing charity to be better himself or herself. The other quality is rajas, the activity energy, when somebody is doing charity just through the moment, just not thinking it over, just at the moment he thinks because somebody else is doing charity, so now I am doing it also. And the third way is the sattvic charity, when you actually feel intention and inspiration inside you, and you are doing something in the right time, in the right place, and to the right person. So think about this when you practice charity. And if people accept things or not, that's very different in the Western world and in the East. For example, in India, people don't like to accept anything because they believe very strongly in karma, that everything returns to us, and they don't want to depend on anyone. In the West, if we miss something, sometimes we ask for it, and we believe that if I am given something, I can give it back to some other person. Of course, we also have a lower level also in the West. So some people, if they help you and give something, they expect that you give it back to them. Exactly. But most of the people are thinking in that way, that if I give help to someone, he can also give help to others. So that's all about charity, and I hope it helps you in your everyday life in something. So stay happy, stay healthy, and have a nice day.